Most Toyota owners accept seat discomfort as normal. They blame it on body type, age, or just how cars are. But after 15 years of working on Toyotas and riding in everything from base model Corollas to flagship Lexus sedans, I can tell you the real problem is not the driver. It is the seat. The fix is not a $60,000 Lexus trade-in. It is a handful of affordable upgrades that attack the exact pressure points, foam failures, and support gaps that separate a Toyota seat from a Lexus seat. When you understand what Lexus actually does differently inside its seats, and it is not magic, it is engineering, you can recreate most of that experience in your Toyota for a fraction of the cost. These are not gimmicks. These are targeted comfort upgrades based on the same principles Lexus uses to justify charging $10,000 to $20,000 more for what is essentially a Toyota underneath. Let me walk you through them. Upgrade number 1, gel-infused memory foam seat cushion. This is the single most transformative comfort upgrade any Toyota owner can make. It costs between $25 and $40 depending on the brand. Here is why it matters. Toyota seat cushions use a polyurethane foam compound that is designed to hit a specific weight target and a cost target at the factory. Toyota engineers are building seats for millions of vehicles. They need a foam that is durable, lightweight, and affordable at scale. What they sacrifice is pressure distribution. After about 20,000 miles, that factory foam begins to compress under the driver's weight. The foam cells flatten, and the seat bottom loses its ability to absorb road vibration and to distribute body weight evenly across the sitting surface. This is why so many Toyota owners start feeling hip pain, lower back fatigue, and numbness in the thighs after about a year of ownership. The seat looks fine on the surface, but the foam underneath has already begun its slow collapse. A gel-infused memory foam cushion placed directly on the seat bottom solves this problem immediately. The gel layer disperses body heat, so the cushion does not trap warmth against the legs. The memory foam layer contours to the exact shape of the driver's hips and thighs, eliminating the hard pressure points that Toyota's flat factory foam creates. This is the same principle Lexus uses in its premium seat designs. Lexus models like the LS and LX use multi-density foam with softer surface layers over firmer support cores. A $35 gel-infused memory foam cushion mimics that layered approach without touching a single bolt on the seat. Look for one with a non-slip rubber base and a washable zippered cover. Avoid anything thicker than 2 inches because excessive height changes the relationship between your eyes, the steering wheel, and the mirrors. A cushion between 1 and 2 inches thick gives you the comfort benefit without forcing you to readjust everything else. Upgrade number 2, lumbar support cushion for the seat back. Toyota includes adjustable lumbar support on many of its higher trim levels. The XLE, Limited, and Platinum trims across models like the Camry, RAV4, and Highlander often come with a power lumbar knob or button built into the side of the seat. But base and mid-level trims frequently skip this feature entirely. Even on models that include lumbar adjustment, the range of motion is limited. Toyota's lumbar mechanism pushes a small bladder or wire frame forward into the lower seat back. It is functional, but it covers a narrow band of the spine. Lexus takes a completely different approach. In vehicles like the Lexus LS, the front seats offer up to 28-way power adjustment. That includes independent upper and lower lumbar zones, side bolster tightening, and cushion extensions that support the full length of the thigh. The lumbar system alone in a Lexus LS addresses the entire curve of the lower spine, not just a single pressure point. A dedicated lumbar support cushion that straps to your Toyota's seat back replicates much of this function. The best ones use memory foam shaped to match the natural lordotic curve of the spine, which is the inward curve in your lower back that factory seats often flatten out. Proper lumbar support keeps the pelvis tilted slightly forward, which takes strain off the spinal discs and prevents the slouching that causes mid-drive fatigue. This is not a comfort preference, it is biomechanics. Studies on seated posture show that unsupported lumbar regions increase disc pressure by up to 40% compared to properly supported seating positions. A $15 to $20 memory foam lumbar pillow with adjustable straps gives your Toyota the same postural foundation that LEXUS builds into its $50,000 sedans. If you made it this far, then consider liking this video, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing to my channel. This helps me bring you more honest car advice. Upgrade number 3, seat cushion extender for thigh support. This is the upgrade that separates average seat comfort from true long-distance comfort, and most Toyota owners have never even heard of it. Toyota designs its seat cushions to accommodate a wide range of body sizes. To do this, they keep the seat pan relatively short, which works fine for shorter drivers, but leaves taller drivers without adequate thigh support. When the front edge of the seat cushion ends too early, the thighs hang unsupported over the edge. This forces the hamstrings to bear extra load, restricts blood flow behind the knees, and creates the numbness and tingling that many Toyota owners report on drives longer than an hour. LEXUS addresses this with a cushion extender, a motorized extension built into the front of the seat bottom that slides forward to support the full length of the thigh. It is standard on higher LEXUS trims, and part of the reason LEXUS seats feel so effortlessly comfortable on long highway runs. For Toyota owners, aftermarket seat extenders exist that bolt directly to the seat rail system. Companies make model-specific kits for the RAV4, Highlander, Camry, and 4Runner that extend the seat pan by 1 to 3 inches. They cost between $30 and $60 depending on the model and install without any modification to the factory seat frame. If a bolt-on extender is not available for your specific model, even a firm wedge cushion placed at the front edge of the seat accomplishes the same goal. The key is closing that gap between the seat edge and the back of the knee so the thigh rests flat and supported. Once this support is in place, leg fatigue on long drives drops dramatically. Upgrade number 4, headrest adjustment and neck pillow correction. One of the most common comfort complaints across Toyota models is the forward tilting headrest. Toyota designs its headrests to meet federal safety standards for whiplash protection. The slight forward angle positions the head closer to the restraint surface, so that in a rear-end collision the head travels less distance before contacting the headrest. This reduces neck injury severity. The engineering logic is sound, but the comfort trade-off is real. Many Toyota drivers report that the headrest pushes their head forward into an unnatural position, creating neck strain and upper back tension. This is especially common on models like the Corolla, Sienna, and RAV4, where the headrest angle is more aggressive. LEXUS handles this differently. On models like the LS, the headrests include independent tilt and height adjustment, allowing the driver to find a position that satisfies both safety geometry and personal comfort. Some LEXUS headrests even include butterfly wings that cradle the sides of the head. A simple memory foam neck pillow that straps to the headrest post solves this problem in most Toyotas. The pillow fills the gap between the headrest and the back of the skull, neutralizing the forward push without compromising the safety geometry. Look for one with an adjustable strap and a contoured cutout that supports the cervical spine. This is a $10 to $15 fix that eliminates one of the most persistent comfort complaints in the entire Toyota lineup. Upgrade number 5, a seat heater pad for models without factory heating. Heated seats are one of those features that feel like pure luxury until you experience them on a cold morning. Then they feel like a necessity. Toyota reserves heated seats for higher trim levels on most models. The LE and base XLE trims on vehicles like the Corolla, Camry, and RAV4 often ship without any seat heating at all. Meanwhile, LEXUS includes heated and ventilated seats as standard equipment on most of its lineup, even on entry-level trims like the NX and IS. An aftermarket heated seat pad plugs into the 12-volt accessory outlet or USB port and delivers the same warming function as a factory-installed heated seat element. The best ones use carbon fiber heating elements that distribute warmth evenly across the seat bottom and lower back. They reach operating temperature in about 60 seconds, which is comparable to most factory systems. Prices range from $25 to $45 for a quality unit. Beyond pure comfort, seat heating has a real physiological benefit. Warmth increases blood flow to the muscles of the lower back and glutes, reducing the stiffness and cramping that develop during cold weather commutes. This is one reason LEXUS engineers include heated seats as a standard feature rather than a premium add-on. They understand that thermal comfort directly affects driver fatigue and alertness. A plug-in heated seat pad brings that same benefit to any Toyota, regardless of trim level. Upgrade number 6, steering wheel cover for grip and vibration damping. This might seem minor compared to the seat upgrades, but it ties directly into overall driving comfort. Toyota steering wheels on base and mid-level trims use a hard urethane material that transmits road vibration directly into the hands and wrists. Over a long drive, that constant micro-vibration contributes to hand fatigue and grip tension, which travels up the arms into the shoulders and neck. LEXUS wraps its steering wheels in hand-stitched leather with a slightly padded underlayer that absorbs vibration before it reaches the driver's hands. The tactile difference between a base Toyota steering wheel and a LEXUS wheel is immediately noticeable. A quality leather or microfiber steering wheel cover, properly sized for your Toyota's wheel diameter, adds that same vibration damping layer for $15 to $25. Avoid the cheap, glossy covers that slip under load. Look for one with a stitched or laced installation that grips the wheel tightly. The added diameter also reduces the grip force required to hold the wheel steady, which further reduces hand and wrist fatigue on highway drives. Upgrade number 7, sound deadening mats for road noise reduction. This is the upgrade that bridges the biggest gap between Toyota and LEXUS, and it is one most owners never consider. LEXUS invests heavily in acoustic engineering. Models like the Lexus ES and LS use acoustic glass, high damping adhesives, and extensive sound insulation throughout the floor pan, wheel wells, and door panels. The result is a cabin that feels isolated from the road, almost like riding in a sealed capsule. Toyota, by comparison, uses thinner insulation in most models to save weight and cost. Road noise, tire noise, and wind noise all enter the cabin at higher levels than a comparable LEXUS. This constant noise raises the driver's stress level without them even realizing it. Sound deadening mats made from butyl rubber or mass-loaded vinyl can be installed in the floor pan, doors, and trunk area to dramatically reduce road noise intrusion. A basic kit for the floor pan alone costs between $30 and $60 and can reduce cabin noise by several decibels, a noticeable difference to the human ear. The mats work by adding mass to the sheet metal panels that vibrate and transmit noise. Once dampened, those panels stop resonating and the cabin becomes noticeably quieter. This quieter environment reduces fatigue, lowers the volume needed for music and phone calls, and creates that same sense of refinement that Lexus owners pay a premium for. Combined with the seat upgrades, this single addition transforms how a Toyota feels on the highway. Now here is the truth that ties all of this together. Lexus does not use fundamentally different technology than Toyota. Lexus uses the same platforms, the same powertrains, and in many cases the same structural components. What Lexus does differently is layering. They add density to the seat foam. They add thermal management with heating and ventilation. They add acoustic material to the body. They add adjustment range to the seats and the steering column. Each of those layers costs a small amount at the factory level, but the combined effect creates a driving experience that feels dramatically more refined. When Toyota owners replicate those same layers with targeted aftermarket upgrades, they close the comfort gap without closing the price gap. A gel seat cushion, a lumbar pillow, a headrest correction, a heated pad, a steering wheel cover, and a basic sound deadening kit adds up to roughly $100 to $180 in total. That is less than a single monthly car payment. And the comfort improvement is not subtle. It is the difference between arriving at your destination tired and stiff or arriving relaxed and ready to move. Toyota builds some of the most reliable vehicles on the planet. But reliability and comfort are two different engineering goals. Toyota optimizes for the first one. These upgrades let you add the second one yourself on your terms for a fraction of what Lexus charges to do it from the factory. If you are enjoying this video, consider watching the next one where I am sharing more secrets to outlast your Toyota engine.